Hey you guys, and welcome back to the weird part of YouTube, aka my channel. It feels so good to say that. And today's video is gonna be about what's in my travel bag. Alright, I get it. Today or anytime this whole month or this whole week is the worst time to travel given the coronavirus scare, and all that stuff. And even my traveling plans have been halted. But nevertheless, it's whenever you guys want to plan another vacation or a trip, I hope these tips can be useful. Tickets have gone like really low right now. Not many people are traveling, obviously because of the virus and stuff. So if you are courageous and if you are planning a trip, I hope this is useful. And this is what's in my travel bag. These are some of the constants that I always travel with, and they're really useful. Hopefully, if you don't have these items, you can incorporate this tradition. Firstly, you would need a bag. So this bag is kind of like my constant. I always travel with this bag. Sometimes it can be kind of small, really small. So I swap in with a bigger bag if it's like an international trip or something. But what's in it, I would just transfer the contents in it to another bag. So that's what I do generally. So let's find out what I have in my bag. So I'm going to open the first compartment. Let's see. So first and foremost, you would need like your documents and stuff, like tickets and stuff. Usually tickets are like you don't print them these days. But so moving on to the contents of my bag. Generally, I don't print tickets, but you never know. So I just, if it's like some other flight, I make a note of the itinerary number, the confirmation number. But I think to my trip to Canada, I did print out just in case. International trips, I don't really, but if it's a new airline that I've never flown with, I just take it in case. So you can never go wrong, but make sure you recycle the paper afterwards. So this was my Air Canada confirmation ticket. So I had like some booking confirmation. Another reason is that sometimes when you travel internationally, they do ask for your return ticket at the immigration counter. So I just print out just in case if it's a new place, just so that I don't have any issues. So printed out these guys. So like recently to my trip to Canada, they did ask me like, when are you returning back? And I had to show all the confirmation. So you can never go wrong, but yeah, those are the things. I also like to print out my hostel information and stuff. So for example, this is like the Hostel World ticket, like confirmation. Again, if you have like your itinerary and stuff in your mail, you can do that. Sometimes you have data connections issues and stuff. Not all the Wi-Fi is the best, so I just print out just in case. And sometimes when they ask where you're going to stay, again for immigration purposes, if you're traveling to a new country. If it's within US, I generally don't print as much, just international trips just in case. So those are your important items with like documents like your passport or your ID in case you're traveling within the country, stuff like that. So just plain old documents and some stuff. So that comes under the essentials. The other essential that I always like to travel with is, apart from electronics, of course, is this bag. It says crucial supplies because it's super crucial. And what's in it? Let's open up. For example, fast chargers. This is a must, I must say, because one, it charges your phone really fast. Be it Android or iPhone, you get these fast chargers, basically the USB-C to Lightning or USB-C to USB-C for Android or any other types. Just look around, check on Amazon if you want to do that. You do get for pretty cheap. Like whenever I have access to electrical port it charges my phone like within 5 minutes at least decently, from 0 to like 50% or 60% in like 15 minutes. And if it's full charge, it would take like half hour, given the activity on your phone. So this is really, really important and crucial. And given that you travel a lot, you're walking around, you're using your phone a lot for maps or any other things, your charge can drain pretty fast. So one fast charger and one normal charger. Currently I'm charging the phone, so yeah, just a normal charger. So always carry two, just in case. The other thing is that I also have like this USB for this power bank stuff. So this USB charger, again, for your power banks. The other essential item is headphones, not AirPods, headphones. The reason is that I can be pretty careless, but if you're careful, well and good. But the reason is that, yeah, all these traditional airplanes, they don't have wireless or Bluetooth speaker phones. So it's very important to have like a headphones with the headphone jack so that you can connect and watch movies and stuff. Sometimes they charge like $4 or $5. It's not worth it. So just carry some old school headphones lying around your house. You can also have AirPods in case you want to watch something on Netflix on your own phone. But then again, you would not be able to, you want to charge your phone at the same time. So, first world issues, am I right? So these are the crucial supplies. I carry 2 chargers and 1 headphones, and also have a power bank in it. But coming to the power bank thing later, but yeah. The other thing is I wear makeup, so I have a makeup bag. So in this, I have a beauty blender, some lip gloss. Do you want to see the brand? I don't know. Let me come closer. So this is how the beauty gurus do it. Beauty blender, lip gloss. It's the Revlon Color Stay. So yeah, I got a new ring light, so the light is like really nice and bright. Mascara. Again, these are like super dried right now, but yeah, so I need to buy new ones, I guess. Travel size. A red lipstick. This is a matte lipstick so that it stays longer, so I don't have to keep going over and over again. Again, when I travel, you must have seen from my travel videos, I leave around in the daytime and come back in the night. So if I want to take pictures or film a YouTube video, I want to look good on the camera. So matte lipstick, you can never go wrong. I also have another lipstick in case I need a refill. So both of them are matted. I don't like gloss as much. I mean, I do have a gloss, but in the sense, it doesn't stay that long. So another lipstick that I have, all of these are red lipsticks because it kind of looks good on me, as well as while filming, I just wear it for a very long time. The other thing is the 24 hours Maybelline lipstick. Again, this is also red lipstick. This one, I don't like it as much. It stays really long, but it really dries my lip. So I would use this as the last option, as the last resort. But I do use them. I have like these tiny perfumes. These are samples. I keep them just in case, just I want to like spritz around, like make it seem fresh and stuff. My old school eyeliner. Right now it's like all dried up, so I need to throw it out. Some eyeliner again. Again, I've kept an eyeliner here. This is the NYX eyeliner. So super sharp, and for my winged eyeliner. So I keep one good thing, but I have something. I also have a mirror. I think this is kind of ridiculous right now given that I have a phone camera, but in case I want to look around and stuff. And a brush, like for the blush and stuff. And I keep my makeup really minimal while traveling, but yeah, those are the essentials. A red lip and an eyeliner and a beauty blender and a mascara. So those are what I have in my makeup bag. So yeah, gonna close it now. All right, so next up is perfumes. I like to have like really minimal perfume because one, PSA, these are liquids, so they would toss it out unless it's like less than 100 ml. So these two are less than 100 ml, so I carry them both. I keep it around, and I buy cheap perfume. These are not cheap, but you know, they're like affordable. So in case, even if they toss it out, I don't have any hard feelings. So yeah, I keep this around. So when I'm sweaty or when I'm walking around and you know, I want to spritz around, this is what I use. So this one's the Bath and Body Works Be Joyful. You get this around the annual sale for like really cheap. So that's where I bought it. Next up, okay, given the scare of coronavirus, I always carry antiseptic wipes because the plane is not the cleanest place. Surprise, surprise. So yeah, I'm not like a germaphobe, but I have become one right now because of the whole coronavirus thing. So I always carry wet wipes, wipe it around in case you want to eat or something, because I stay in a lot of common places. So when in doubt, wipe it out. So have these wipes. The other thing that I have is also these flushable wipes. These are Cottonelle flushable wipes. I always keep them, you know, for when you want to poop or something or emergency stuff. Just keep flushable wipes if there's no toilet paper. So that, these are not very good for the environment, but I just keep it as emergency. The other thing that you would need is toothbrush. I always keep a toothbrush. Right now, after switching to zero waste, I carry bamboo toothbrushes. So I'm just gonna show you how it is. These are my bamboo toothbrush, and yeah, sometimes the hostel, so it depends on where you're staying. If you're staying in a hotel, you can always request for toothbrush. Sometimes they would give it, sometimes they wouldn't, but you know, depending on what your hostel. If you're living in a hostel, they wouldn't actually give you a toothbrush. You need to purchase on your own. So yeah, when I was in another country, I don't remember where, I forgot to bring my toothbrush, so I was using my finger for the whole time. It was not a fun thing to do. So I would advise you to always bring a toothbrush with you and a hair comb or a hairbrush. So these are my power banks. I have plenty of them. I keep it in a bag like this, and I store it in like separate boxes so that I can, you know, when, you know, like, you get what I'm saying. So I have 1, 2, a lot more, but where's the other one? 3. Yeah, basically plenty of them. This is the big fat charger. I've actually never used them because of the fast charger, but it's 10400 milliampere, so it's like really powerful and can charge more than one device. So in case you want to charge your phone, your camera, and other devices, you can do so with this. Again, takes a while to refill the battery, but always carry lots of power banks. So yeah, have some here. Okay, so next up is, while traveling, I don't like to carry this bag around because this is very important. It has some important documents. So I wouldn't feel comfortable traveling around with, you know, the other stuff. So I always carry another tote bag like this, or a duffel bag, just like a string thing. Again, you do you. You can carry a handbag and stuff. I feel more comfortable carrying a bag or on my shoulders so that I can feel it. But in here as well, another power bank, and yeah, some. So basically in this duffel bag, you would have your wallet, your power bank, your makeup bag, at least I do, your phone charger, the crucial item supply. So I just put it in there, and then I just keep the duffel bag. And it's very lightweight, so I can just carry around to all these places. There you go, some more power banks. So I take a lot of pictures. I also film the YouTube video with my phone as well. So, you know, the charge goes pretty quickly. Not with my 11 Pro, fortunately, but I do carry all these power banks just in case when I get paranoid when it's like 20%. So I'm like, the charge. So I also memorize the route so that I don't get lost, but that's for another day. But lots of power banks. When in doubt, always charge it out. So that's my duffel bag. So The other thing is that after going zero waste, I have stopped using cutlery, at least like plastic cutlery. So I got this from Amazon. I'm gonna show you what it is. So I just carry this everywhere. The sad thing is that it is wrapped in plastic, but you know, there's only so much you can ask. So in here, there's a bamboo spoon. There's a fork. Pretty nice. There's a knife. All of them are bamboo. They're washable and they dry out pretty fast, so I always use them. I also have some stainless steel spoons. So these are the short ones. I also have the long ones and a boba one. So, and I just clean it out with this brush. So that's what I use. I always carry this around wherever I'm going. Again, I transfer this bag to bag. I don't really eat as much when I'm traveling, simply because I want to see the places for the costs. But you know, in case I do eat at least a free breakfast or something, I use my own cutlery because it's easier that way. Sometimes what happens is that if I don't clean this out in time, I use like stainless steel cutlery that might be provided at the hostel. So depending on where I am, I use this, and it comes with a cute pouch, and I fold it and wrap it up. All right, so that's it for the compartment 1. I also like to carry a notebook. So sometimes I like to write what I'm planning to visit for the next day, or you know, just like random thoughts. I do write it on my phone in the Notes app, but for example, the Canada trip, I wrote which all places to see first and in which particular order, when it opens, and how to travel through around. So just a rough idea. And I also have a physical map, so we're in the hostel where they provide, and I just write it out and mark it out. So sometimes, you know, when the charge is low, this kind of really helps. Right, coming to my second compartment. Again, I have this hard shell box where I keep, guess what? More power banks. So yeah, it's always good to have lots of power banks. The other thing that I like to carry is all these charging pins. I got this from a career fair. So this has the lightning port, this has the MP3 player. Nobody uses MP3 anymore, but you get the point. USB-C, you know, the Android old school charger. So that way I can charge my phone and some more power bank. The problem is that this is really slow. So, you know, overnight, if I want to charge more than one power bank, I just keep it in, and you know, I can charge more power banks that way. So yeah. The other reason why I carry a lot of power banks is that at a time I charge like 2 power banks when I'm asleep, and then I carry those 2. So sometimes when it drains out, you always have more than one as a backup. So yeah. This is the toothbrush I used to use. I always have one in my bag so that I don't forget, in case I don't bring the bamboo one. It's kind of old and wrinkly. I should toss it out, but you know what? I just keep it just in case. And what else? So this is the long spoon straw I was talking about. So I always have an extra straw in case those ones are dirty. So probably 3 straws. I also have working pens because you need them. And what else? Headphones, again, I have more than one just so that it doesn't get lost. Scrunchie, this is extremely important because in case I lose a rubber band, I just always have my scrunchie to like tie my hair. And I have really long hair, so I just tie them out. The other thing is that, yeah, I have more than one of these multiple ports charger. Sometimes what happens is these ones are really flimsy and they can not work at some time, so I just carry more than one. Again, these are always in my bag, so you know, I always have them. Again, a pencil. I don't know why I have a pencil, but I just have them. Then I carry I actually got this today from T-Mobile Tuesday, but this is a pillow. I plan to use it for my next trip. This is an inflatable one. In case it's not needed, but sometimes the pillows that they give in the airplane, or sometimes they don't. So I just put it like this and I can inflate them. So you inflate it. That's where you inflate it. So that's what it is. Inflatable pillow. What else? Some mint. Again, can never go wrong. If the mint gets over, I just put some important stuff items in here. So put 2 mints. I also have a lip balm. Again, sometimes because my lips can get really chapped, I always have a lip balm just in case. I also have a lock, extra lock. Sometimes I carry more than one. This is because of in case my lock gets lost, or this has happened many times, or I need a lock just for the hostel room blocker, or just in case, just carry one more extra. And what else? This is the old school. I have another lock just in case. So I have 2 locks, like I mentioned. Some more safety pins as well in case you need it. I've never used a safety pin, but yeah. Headphones, again, tangled as usual, but just for the plane ride and stuff. So if you're gonna sleep, that's fine. I just like to use it. I also have a toothpaste and a brush. Again, this is something that you get in airplanes or sometimes in carrier face, so I just grabbed one. Again, I'm paranoid after the trip where I didn't bring my toothpaste, so I have that. And toothpaste. Again, these are all travel friendly size, and TSA won't toss them out, but yeah. I also have a water bottle. Again, this is a plastic one. For this trip, I did use a plastic one, unfortunately, but I've swapped it with the aluminum one. I also have a reusable flask, so I use that as well. So aluminum, this is gonna go away soon, but I'm gonna use this. The other thing is that the flask, I walk really fast, so sometimes I'm scared that I might lose it, so I always have this one. So that's all, y'all. That's it. What's in my travel bag, and this is what I travel with. So if you like this video and if it was useful, and if things changed with the way you pack, do let me know, comment down below. And that is all, y'all. See you later in another video. Can't wait to share more.